Let's not even waste time. Dog, the great. Alex, the great. My dog. They don't call him the great for nothing. UFC. Damn it, man. NJ, how you doing, bro? I always say, this right here, playoff basketball, is the most wonderful time of the year. Because the drama is there. The great hoops are there. The intensity is there. And this is now where we really get to see what the big boys are all about. 7 fights in the UFC with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losses. What are we doing here? Nah, I mean, what are we doing here? For real. I am afraid because you must respect history. It has a tendency of repeating itself. And I have seen that happen in sports as well. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. What's good? Episode 33. We have arrived. We are here. He talks sports, and his name is Mukundi. Let's not even waste time. Dog, the great. Alex, the great. My dog. They don't call him the great for nothing. UFC. Damn it, man. NJ, how you doing, bro?
I'm all right. I'm fantastic. I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How's Chelsea?
Listen, I knew you had to ruin my day.
Yeah.
I was talking all that smack last week. I'm like, yeah, we're above Manchester City. Yeah. Bang, I'm at we're number 6. Back to where we started the season before.
You were so happy with being number 4. I remember you were happy, celebrating that you're number 4.
Hey, we still have 6 more games. Things can change, but still, hey.
6 games. Okay, you know what? The NBA was decided right down to the last game of the regular season. So let me not even say anything.
I could be Man United, who lost 4-1.
Hey.
I could be Arsenal, who lost again, or drew, but they're not winning the title.
Yeah, and I heard that was a big thing because
they three-peated. No, Arsenal's about to three-peat. Do you know what their three-peat is? Being second, third for the third straight year. Come on, man.
Second for the third straight year?
Yeah.
At some point, you gotta want it, bruh. At some point, you gotta want it.
Hey, what can I say?
What can I say? Anyway, my dude, what's good with you? Are you fine? Yeah. You can tell me down there, Mukundi, I'm well. Mukundi, I'm fine. Alexander Volkanovski is the GOAT. He's the featherweight GOAT. I know he wants to be humble and say Jose Aldo is the featherweight GOAT. And you know what? Shout out to him for that. It's exactly what you're supposed to do as a human being. You're supposed to be humble. But as Meek Mill said, not on Dreams and Nightmares, by the way, but as Meek Mill said, when you really got it, F being humble, bro. This dude just did the impossible. For the first time in MMA history, an athlete, a fighter 35 years or older, has won a title in a division lower than welterweight. Dude, you know how many great fighters have tried that? You know how many all-timers have tried that? And Volkanovski is the only one. Shout out to him. Oh my God, bro. UFC 314 was so cool. UFC 314 was so cool. And that whole main event was just such blissful violence, bro. But it also showed us that Volkanovski is the man. And it also gave me this one question. Just one question. Just how good are Islam and Ilya? Because they're the only ones who've beaten Volkanovski thus far. Islam, sure, he was bigger than him, and the second fight he knocked him out, and that was on 2 weeks' notice, so maybe we'll give him leeway on that one. But Topuria put him to sleep. Clean. Clean. There's no debate. There was no debate. And from there, Topuria has vacated the title, and now Volk is the champion. I would have really loved to see a rematch. Because Volkanovski doesn't show any signs of... Sure, you can tell that he's a bit older, and his chin, oh my God, bro. Every time he got hit, we were so scared. We're like, yo, it's happening. His chin held up. He got rocked in the second round. But his chin held up. And it just showed you this fight showed you the difference, bro. The difference in skill. And that's something that I would have loved to see in the rematch with Topuria, whether or not Volkanovski actually got what it takes, because I don't know, man. Ilya's just different. He slept Volkanovski. He slept Max Holloway. And you know what? I ain't even mad at what Ilya did. I came in, slept the GOATs of the division, gone. Yeah, boogeyman. Boogeyman. He now forever has that aura about him. He's the dude that came in, knocked out the GOATs, and left. And now he's going to lightweight, which is a division that I'll get to a bit later, because the co-main event was a lightweight bout. But the featherweight division now, I don't know where to go from here, because Ilya left. And that was the one fight that I think Volkanovski needed to show. But now, here comes Volkanovski and showing us that, okay, cool, I'm still head and shoulders above everyone else. Diego Lopes held his own. He did. He really did. He got a great chin. What a chin. He was eating those jabs, bro. He was eating those hooks, and he still stood. But at no point in time did I think, ooh, Alex may be in trouble. No. And you know what? Going into it, I sat here last week and I said, I am concerned. Why? Because at 36 years of age, coming off of 2 very bad knockout losses, and a year off, I don't know if Volkanovski was going to be able to follow this one through. However, what I also knew was that if this fight were to go 25 minutes, and it were to go all 5 rounds, then the winner of the fight would be Volkanovski. The only way I saw him losing this fight was via KO, which got very, very close. Oh my God, my heart. In the second round. In that second round when they rocked him and just poof, and then he went down, and then we're all wondering, what's Volkanovski going to do now? Well, he got back up and he did what he was supposed to do. Diego Lopes still got a long way to go, but at the same time, I'm kind of disappointed in how he handled this fight. You can't fight while chasing Volkanovski. You will not win, because now you're fighting on his terms. He's very good at manipulating you and level changing you to keep you scared and on your toes. That's exactly what was happening the whole time. Every time they got to fighting, he would scare him with the takedown attempt. And it doesn't even have to work. He doesn't even have to take him down. But just to give him that threat, and just to remind him that I can still take you down, he did exactly that. He was using his leg kicks very well. He was using his jab. Oh my God, that jab was lethal, bro. That jab was lethal. And what did we get from that? A unanimous decision. So, I don't know if Diego Lopes can actually come back and fight Volk again. We shall see. Jean Silva might be the next best thing right now, because he was also on this card and he fought a great fight. Great fight. Because there's no one else now. Volk has done something that we never thought we'd see. In this division, at least. He is now a 2-time champ. And this just goes back to what NJ and I were talking about a couple weeks ago on his podcast about that winner's mentality. This is the same feeling I'm getting. This is the same feeling I got when Amanda Nunes won her championship from Juliana Pena in the rematch. I said sometimes things happen that are out of your control, and when it's not your day, it's not your day. But when it is your day, show them why you are who you are. And that's exactly what Volkanovski did. Shout out to all the baddies out there. Yeah, I know. Paddy the Baddie has won his fight against Michael Chandler. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. I've never seen Michael Chandler get his ass whooped like that. Like, never. I've seen him have good fights with Charles Oliveira, Justin Gaethje, Dustin Poirier. He's a great fighter. But not in the UFC. Michael Chandler, I fear, joined the UFC too late into his career. Too late, far too late. He's a legend in Bellator, an absolute legend. But that's in Bellator. What you gonna do in the UFC? And in the UFC, I am not impressed with his record, bro. At all. He's won some fights in the UFC, but he's never won any big fights. Let me tell you his last 5 fights. He has 4 losses in his last 5 fights, bro. Michael Chandler's been in the UFC, and how many fights has he had? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fights in the UFC with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losses. What are we doing here? Nah, I mean, what are we doing here? For real. 5 losses and 7 fights. And he is still considered one of the best lightweights in the world. He is still ranked. He's still a ranked fighter. He was ranked number 7 coming into this. How? I've never looked at Michael Chandler and thought that's one of the best fighters in the world. Never have I ever done that. I've always thought he's a good fighter. And he's entertaining. Don't get me wrong. But if you're just going to keep entertaining me and still lose fights, what's the point? You got to win at some point. And having two wins in the UFC, one in his debut against Dan Hooker, which I'll give him that. Dan Hooker is a great fighter. Well, good fighter, you know. Dan Hooker is a good fighter. And he then lost to Oliveira. He then lost to Gaethje. And then he won against Tony Ferguson at UFC 274. But Tony Ferguson hasn't won a fight in 5-7 years. So I'm really going to take a win against old-ass Tony Ferguson into account. Tony Ferguson, who currently has the record for the longest losing streak in UFC history. Active, by the way. It's active. So there's a chance that it could be longer. Longer. Do you understand there are people who've come into the UFC, fought their way up, won championships and lost championships, all before Tony Ferguson has won another fight? And in his prime, he was a bad man. Don't get me wrong. Tony Ferguson is a great fighter, but what I'm saying is, are we really going to rate Michael Chandler's UFC legitimacy over a win over old-ass Tony Ferguson? Fine. He won against Tony Ferguson, but then he lost to Dustin, and then he lost to Charles Oliveira again. And now he just lost to Paddy. He got his ass whooped by Paddy, bro. That ground and pound, he just... Once again, at no point in time did I look at Paddy and think, ooh, he's in danger of losing this fight. No. However, I did look at Michael Chandler and I was like, hey, my dog, you're getting your ass handed to you. And this is great. I love this. I underestimated Paddy. I did. I've always thought Paddy Pimblett, yeah, good fighter, you know, he's entertaining. But he's here. What now? The English boy, the boy from Liverpool. What now? Who's gonna carry the boat, son? Nah, he's legit. He's legit. He's doing his thing. And I like this for this division because we've talked about how the lightweight division is the most stacked division, and especially with the old guard. Just they getting older, and dude, Michael Chandler is almost 40. Think about that. Paddy's 30. He's in his prime physically. He's at the peak of his powers. So this is great for the division because for the longest time it seems like whenever there's a young bull trying to come up, these dudes are just like, hey, we still got it. BSD tried to come up. BSD tried his thing and was like, hey, I'm BSD, I've arrived. Dustin Poirier knocked him out. Faziev said, yeah, I'm coming up, it's my time. Justin Gaethje just beat him. Sarukian is the closest thing to it. He's the next best thing. But he's injured. And even then, I think he's still going to have to fight someone else before he fights for the title with Islam, which makes no sense. He's the number 1 contender. He was supposed to fight, and he just got injured. He got injured just before the fight, and now he has to work his way up again. Which, Dana White, that's not a cool thing to do, bro. But it's not my campaign. I'll keep quiet. ndabona mavili asisituzotwenye. Anyway, that's what's up in the UFC, dog. Alex the Great is Alex the Great because he did great things and he does great things. He says he's not the GOAT. I say he's the GOAT. Fight with me on it. Fight with me. Yeah. I'll drop my address right there. Come fight with me. And the lightweight division, we shall see if the future is really as bright as it looks to be. Paddy Pimblett has opened the gates and he has started a revolution. Hopefully the young guns will keep it up. Otherwise, Oliveira, Gaethje, Poirier, if they still got something to say about it, it's their division until then. Yeah. Anyway, let's talk hoops. Let's talk hoops. Bro. The play-in. It's play-in time. The Larry OB is up for grabs. This right here. We are playing basketball, and it is gonna be a great postseason. I always say this right here, playoff basketball, is the most wonderful time of the year because the drama is there, the great hoops are there, the intensity is there, and this is now where we really get to see what the big boys are all about. Because there's no bad team. Think about that for a minute. There's no bad team left. Meaning you are guaranteed good basketball if the players really come to work, because the playoffs is also when some of them clock out. Hey, But anyway, it is playing time. And the West, the Wild West. Oh my God, bro. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna do this. The whole time. The Wild West, bro. It is crazy, and the play-in has officially arrived. Regular season finished, playoffs haven't started. We are about to go through the play-ins, and for the seventh seed, we got the Warriors and the Grizzlies going at it. Now I'm scared, I'm scared. I'm concerned. Not concerned. Why? Because the Golden State Warriors are 0-3 in the play-in. All these years. 0-3. And while they have had Memphis' number for the regular season, I am afraid because you must respect history. It has a tendency of repeating itself. And I have seen that happen in sports as well. You think, what are the odds that'll happen? Hey, Randini Bodze. You'll be disappointed. These are men we're talking about. They will disappoint you. And that's exactly what I fear. The Warriors have been playing well with Jimmy Butler as well, and Steph is I heard he was injured, but we'll see. And if Steph is out, then it's chai for them. If Steph is in, they have a fighting chance, but I still think the Golden State Warriors are a second round team at best. I don't think they have what it takes to win the championship. And this hurts me. It hurts me to say. Because any season where the Golden State Warriors win a championship is a good season for me. But it hurts me to say they don't have it. They don't. They added Jimmy Butler, yeah, but how's that gonna help that much? It's made them competitive, but they still not contenders. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Follow me now, hey? And then the Grizzlies, even if the Grizzlies do get that 8th seed, I still don't think they have enough or at least enough to make it far in the playoffs. So that 7th seed is really just there for vibes. Because none of those teams are gonna go anywhere. Excuse me. Sacramento and Dallas are gonna go at it for the 8th seed. Sacramento and Dallas, same thing. Sacramento, we know that the future is not bright there. They gave away De'Aaron Fox and they got a bunch of old players. DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine and him reunited there as well. Domantas Sabonis is still there, but what I'm saying is, do we really have any expectations for the Sacramento Kings? No. Exactly. And Mavericks, man, Should I even say anything about the Mavericks? Half the team is injured. Anthony Davis is back, and I don't know if that was a good idea. I'd have said just shut him down, wait for next season for Kyrie to come back, and then they'll have a proper run. Because, be honest, without Kyrie, how far are the Mavs going? Yeah, exactly. No way. But in the East, for the 7th seed, we got the Orlando Magic and the Atlanta Hawks. Now this one. Good hoops there. You got two good young teams with two bright young stars in Paolo Banchero for the Orlando Magic and Trae Young for the Atlanta Hawks. That's gonna be a great game, and I can tell you, whoever wins that game and actually gets that 7th seed, they are gonna be a problem. A dark horse for sure. Remember when Atlanta made it all the way to the conference finals a couple years ago? Yeah. Either one of these teams has the potential to do that. Because they're well coached, they're hungry, and they believe in their star, man. They rally behind the star. And when you do that, it's chai. It's chai because we believe that we are the best. Anyway, the Bulls and the Heat are going to go at it. And the winner, obviously, for the 8th seed, we'll see who loses between Orlando and Atlanta. But the playoffs are here. And it's going to be fun. But before we get there, we have to go through the play-in. And that's exactly what I just broke down for you. What you got for me, NJ?
What are you going to do when Nikola Jokic lifts up the Larry O'Brien trophy? What are you going to do?
I'm going to wake up.
What does that mean?
There's no way Denver is winning the Larry O.B. There's no way Denver's making it to the finals. There's no way. Not this year. They just fired their coach last week. Oh my God! Y'all fired your coach, Denver. A week before the playoffs. And you mean to tell me they're going to do it? They're going to do something.
Where are they in the standings?
4th seed.
Okay. What are you going to do when they lift the Larry O'Brien trophy? What are you going to do?
I'm going to wake up. I'm telling you, bro. I'm going to wake up. It's impossible. There's no way.
Nothing's impossible.
They don't have anything. They don't have it together
Nothing's
right
impossible.
now. That team is a mess right now.
But anyway, realistically, what are you going to do when the Cleveland Cavaliers win the Larry O'Brien?
I wouldn't be surprised. I don't
know. What are you going to do?
What am I going to do? I'm going to throw a fit because if the championship is going to go to the East, I'd rather it goes to Milwaukee, but I know it's not because
No.
Dame is injured as well.
Dame is injured as well.
Dame is injured as well. Man, allow me to be delusional, please.
Positive delusion.
Yeah,
okay.
Allow me to be delusional.
What are you going to do when Luka wins the championship? Now. What would you do?
What would I do now?
Yeah.
I would say take that, Nico Harris. I'd say take that, Nico Harris. No, because I'm not okay, bro. Did you see Luka when he went back to Dallas last week and they played that video, that montage for him and the farewell, and they did a tribute to him and everything, and he was crying. I was like, Nico, you will pay for your sins, bro. You will pay for your sins. This young man did not deserve that.
And if that happens, do we need to all sell our Michael Jordan jerseys and shoes because LeBron wins another championship as a passenger on a bus?
If he wins the Finals MVP, then we'll
He's
talk.
not going to win the Finals MVP.
If he doesn't, then let's not. I think having two more. I think if you have 5 rings and 4 Finals MVPs, and I have 6 rings and 6 Finals MVPs, what are we doing? Nothing. At least have like 7 rings, 5 with like 6 Finals MVPs, like 5 Finals MVPs. Then we'll be like,
and 0 losses.
That's the chat too. Those losses in the finals don't help his case at all. All
right, I'm done. But when Nikola Jokic, mark my words, Nikola Jokic is winning the championship and the Finals MVPs, and Chelsea's going to be number 4.
Denver's not winning. Denver's not winning. Chelsea's going to finish the season at number 6. And you go out there, watch sports, be nice to your mother, and as always, enjoy the violence. Yeah.
Number 4, baby. We're going back to the Champions League.